Welcome back to another episode, guys. Today we're going to be working on the T5 transmission for the V8 Miata. We have a steel bell housing that we're going to be putting on, a bit stronger, a bit safer, and it'll also be able to fit our 168 tooth flywheel. We're also going to be removing the hardware from the back here that was rusted in when we removed the transmission from the car. And finally, we're going to be fabbing up a mount that actually goes in the car to hold up the back of this transmission. Okay, so the biggest difference with these two bell housings is the flywheel that it can fit. Now this is just a regular 168 tooth LS flywheel. That's the only size they ever came with. But Chevy in the Camaros and the Corvettes had 153 tooth flywheels on the manuals. And that's what this bell housing is off of. It's off of a 80s third gen Corvette, or Camaro, excuse me. But it's the same bell housing, except for this mount here for the slave cylinder. It sticks out on this, and the Corvette one has like a mounting pad, but the hole here is the same, and this is the little pivot ball and everything. But so yeah, this won't fit the 168 tooth flywheel. Doesn't fit down in there. It looks like it should, but it doesn't. So get rid of that. Now it is a bit lighter than this stamped steel one, but as you can see, this one fits in here perfectly, and that's why we're going with this one. Also, these are SFI rated for safety. It's supposed to contain clutch failures better, so it doesn't blow through the weak little aluminum piece. Alright, so as you saw, this area is too tight for the length bolts I got. And same on this side, so I'm just going to get another bolt, same bolt, grade 8, but shorter probably, to put on those two. Or maybe a stud in the nut, I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure that out here in a little bit. The other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this vent line off. It's like a hard plastic. And I'm going to put a soft line, run it up into the engine bay. And the only other things that I'm going to do before putting this in the car is I'm going to put a new seal on the back so we don't dump our fluid all over the place. And then I'm still not sure how I want to mount this yet, but here in the back on the Camaros, they had a torque arm that went to the rear axle. And these bolts were basically seized in here, and we just cut them off when we removed it from the last car. But I don't know if I'm just going to use this pad right here, or if I'm going to use one of these bolt holes in the back. I think the pad will be safer, but I'm still not sure yet. So for now, we're going to take this outside and we're going to pressure wash it, get it all clean enough for the first install in the car and the first drive and stuff like that, and then we will do more to it later. so that's gonna wrap it up for the first part of our T5 transmission install. This is just like a preparation. So like we got the bell housing on, we got it somewhat cleaned up and sprayed off from dirt and dust and stuff. And we made this plate out of 1/4-inch flat stock, 3 inches wide, that we're going to weld our transmission cross member to. These aren't the bolts I'm going to use. I'm going to get some like nicer grade 8 stuff. But for now, this is where we're going. I don't know if it's going to have a bushing on the transmission mount, but for now, this plate is where the cross member is going to get welded to. I don't think I'm going to bother anymore with trying to get these two bolts out from where the torque arm was connected. They're just stuck in there way too much, and it's going to be more of a pain than it's really worth, since I'm probably not going to use it. Like, this is just going to be what ends up getting used. So thanks for watching this transmission episode of Will's Builds, and until next time, just keep building.